Hey yogis, namaste. It's Vikram here. Today I will teach you how to do Eka Pada Rajakapotasana. Generally, it's known as King Pigeon pose. This is quite complicated pose. It requires or it needs a lot of mobility, range of motions on your shoulders, hips, and both hips working in the opposite direction. Let me say the front hips is externally rotating and flexing, and back hip internally rotating and extending, and both knee works as a flexions, bending, and whole torso or whole spine should be extended so that many muscles we need to loosen up for these postures, especially extensor of the spine, flexor of the hips, internal and external rotators of the hips. All we need to work well. I'm not going detail about the anatomy here. I will bring you how to achieve the postures or how to practice from basic way and move into the final postures. Instead of break down all those detail and all those postures, I will show you how the postures looks like. You can have a look first so that during the postures, once I show to you, you can catch me. Always remember, if you like to have a better experience, please listen carefully first, watch the full video, how it works, and try to understand the techniques, because I will give you many techniques and in detail. Then after that, once you understand, follow or move with me together so that you will have a better experience. Anyway, let me show you how the pigeon pose looks like. Eka Pada Rajakapotasana. Eka means one, Pada means foot, Raja means king, Kapota means dove, or let me say pigeon. Generally is called one leg king pigeon. See, in this postures, first I will go into the postures. I have a some warm-ups previously. See here, if you have a great range of motions of your left hip, you can bring your that left foot move forward, making big angle. Sometimes if you don't have enough range of motions, it may injure your knee. Be careful. You can begin the journey with left foot, left heel close to your right hip, and try to bring your that right thigh pushing down, internally rotating. This left hip work as an external rotations. Begin the journey with pressing your left hands on your left knee. Extension your spine, whole spine, by opening up your front body. Roll the shoulder back. You can pause here for a while. And once you feel comfortable from here, begin to bend your right leg. I'm going directly here. And push it down. Later I will break down all the techniques, all the postures, and I will show you some other preparatory posture as well to bring into the postures. Push your right foot down to stretch your right quad. And then slowly, once you stretch well, hold that right foot with your right hands. You can begin to hold your right big toe and rotate your right shoulders fully until your right elbow pointing some things like a upward or backward. And then slowly, once you're able to move slightly back, it's not about the flexibility, all about the spine. Your limbs holding each other, that bring deep into the posture for back bending to achieve the pose, final pose. Once you're able to hold, now move your left hands back to hold your right foot. Keep working down your hands towards the foot or towards the ankles, and try to squeeze your elbow in for more these muscles working, those lat muscle extension are activating. And then slowly, once you're able to hold your foot with your both the hands, then begin to bend your head back with lifting your chest up and touch your head to your right foot, squeeze your elbow in. This is called one leg king pigeon pose. If you feel too much, simply put your left hands here and stay there. Yeah, this is the postures looks like. And once you finish, you can move your head down, or let me say body down like this, like a basic form of king pigeons. Now let me tell you about all those in details. See, whatever I mentioned to you is the, maybe this way you can see better view. If you have enough range of motions of your hips to external rotate your that left hips, your left heel go a little bit big gap from your that right top of the right thigh. If does not work this much, you can rest here like this. This is called external rotation of the left hips and flexing, and this is a little bit internal rotating to square the hips, and it's called extension of the back hip. Let me say back hip, front hips, internal, external. The same way all the shoulder moving, rotating and moving backward to flex shoulder to lift the chest and to open up the front body. And let me begin you, once you have a good idea about the postures, now begin the journey how to work all those hip flexors, extensors to loosen up. Let me begin with the butterfly here first. Butterfly is considered both hip external rotating. Bring your heels towards your sitting bone. Hold the top of the foot, you can interlock and lift your chest up. Keep pressing your heels each other's and your heels touching your those pelvic floor muscles and moving your legs up down. Yeah, you can practice this one to begin to awake the muscles of your those hip muscles. Yeah, especially here the groin muscle and pectineus muscles. Keep moving. Yeah, just moving like this about, you can practice even 50 times, 100 times, yeah, more than that, depends on you. Now from here I will bring you one more. Let me show you this way, your foot a little bit away. Now we are looking those inner thighs and stretching the lower back muscles. Still the external rotations of the both hips. Move down so that, see, you can move forward. Do not allow to bring your knee up. Keep pushing your knee down. Rest your elbow and drop your forehead down. It will work a little bit more to the hips, deeper to the hips, and stretching the lumbar. Yeah, even though we are extending the spines, but it's really helpful for your hips range of motion. Yeah, it's called ROM, ROM, range of motions. Keep moving down. Breathe for a while. After this, slowly come out. Now let me bring you continuous movement. Bring your left leg as it is and bring your right leg like this, so that make sure the angular form, this foot, knee, hips. If you see from here to draw the one line, it will make a triangular shape. Do not let your foot down. Try to bring your shin bone towards the chest and chest lifting. You just pause here for a while. It will give you the rotation of your right hips. Keep lifting your chest. Engage your core, suck your belly inward, and stay there. Yeah, just breathe. You can breathe here, even if you wish, you can move left or right. Here we go like this. You can try. After this, once it's deep stretching to your those outer edge of the hip muscles, and then slowly release down. The same process we are going to practice another leg. Here we go like this. Yeah, just you are here, and you can move left, right, all the muscles stretching well of your left hips. Yeah, keep lifting the chest. Try about, let me say 10 to 20 times. Always remember to achieve those complicated postures, especially it applies back bending. It requires a lot of strength and the flexibility, openness, and many muscles work at the same times, and the joint as well. Then slowly release. After this, I will bring you the next step. Is some things we are looking, the thigh stretching. Let me say that these muscles, the hip flexor muscles, and keep pushing down. Left knee over your ankles. You can just pause here for a while. To go a little bit intense or deeper, maybe lifting your that right heel few times. It will help you to stretch further, like this few times. Yeah, you can try, but take care of your knee, the back knee. And after this, now let me bring you one more. Hold that right foot with your right hand and keep pushing back and down slowly. Stretch for your chest. Maybe you can hold this way if you feel too much. I prefer to hold from back side. Yeah, like this. You can just put even your fingers there. Stretch fully. Remember to squareness. Don't go to the right side. Yeah, squareness. Not only the hips that we are looking squareness, chest and the shoulders. Just push here this way. And breathe. Yeah. Feel yourself. The depth of the postures. Keep lifting the heart. Think about pushing your hip down and moving your chest upward and yeah, slightly backward. No holding any tension to your shoulders and your neck. You can keep your neck all the way long. Then slowly move back. And from here, the same process, you can change another leg. Left knee dropping, right foot flat. Right knee over your ankles, create big gap from that left knee to your right hips. It is the muscles, the hip flexor muscles that we work even on Hanumanasana. You can refer to that video as well. I posted. You can learn many things from there. It's both postures are really connected. And then slowly from here. Little bit lift and you can place your hands or fingers. Even you have a block, you can apply the block here like this. Few times like this. Just, it's quite helpful. Yeah, to stretch your left thigh. To open up your that hip flexor. You can hold just like this, maybe this much. And slowly push it down. Draw your right arm back. Even if you really feel this much does not work into your body, just go ahead this way. Yeah, this much. And keep pushing down. Opening up. It's about lifting the chest and extension of the back muscles. Really, yeah. All those strengthening and openness about the front body. Yeah, breathe. Then slowly. Let go, come out. Now, let you enter into the postures. Here we go, settle down near that right leg on the ground. Always begin the journey in a basic way to prepare your body. Sometimes it is true that no matter how many postures you work for preparation, the more you work regularly, if you want to achieve the pigeon pose, work regularly, that is the particular postures will open up or loosen up the real muscles. It may connect it, but it may make sense. You can try. Lifting here and keep moving, lifting your chest up. You can begin the journey even here like this to stretch, to intensify your stretching muscles of the right hips here this way. It is a basic form. Just spend about 10-15 breathing here. All the necessary muscles externally rotate here. The same way, come out and shoot your leg. The same way. Here we go, like this. If you have a knee issues or range of motion not enough, always put like this and keep moving in. If you want to intensify your that stretching and moving down this way, keep going down. Yeah, stay here about just 10-15 breathing with feeling that all the muscles stretching on your hips. Sometimes I like to call it firing the hip muscles, stretching deeply. That is what we needed, external rotations. Yeah, just keep breathing. Notice yourself. And then slowly come out. Let me bring you one more posture, especially for the spine. Yeah, it's a kneeling positions. It's called camel pose. Stand on your knee, kneeling positions. Remember to align your knee, hips and your shoulder in one line. And go slow way, give the support to your lower back with your both hands. If you have enough range of motions of your wrist, your hands will pointing up or pointing slightly out. If you cannot, you can begin this way. I prefer this way, that will help me to stretch deep here. Sometimes, the small things gives the wonderful result. Push your pelvis forward, keep tucking, lifting your chest. Keep lifting, maybe this much enough. Breathe here for a while. Once you really feel comfortable, reach your hands on the foot. Think about the same way, lifting your chest up, pushing your hip and your pelvis forward. That will stretch your this quad wall and openness of all those hip flexor muscles, iliopsoas muscles. Lifting the chest, you can try to squeeze your those upper back. It's called shoulder blade. That will help you to open up your chest. But make sure don't sink your hip back. It will give you the problem on your lower back. We are not working with yoga to create the problem. To increase your flexibility on your neck, you can fully tilt your head back. That is how it will extend your whole spine by opening up your front body. Yeah. Breathe. Then slowly come out. Now we are looking into the pigeon pose. We work all those, the hip muscles and the internal external rotator of the hips and hip flexor and extensor. We work about the chest openness and a little bit range of motion of the shoulders. Now we are heading into the postures. Let me show you a little bit basic way. This way, maybe you, see here, this way. Right leg here, press it down. Keep lifting your chest. And you can pause here for a while. You can use your block to wipe back like this. You can apply both block. To achieve the postures, if you cannot rotate your shoulder, this shoulder fully, you can apply the strap, yoga strap, or the towel. Is really helpful. After this, I will bring you this to lift your left foot up and pushing down to stretch your top of the left thigh. Stretching even your ankles a little bit. You can just do like this. Stay here for a while. Then just breathe. 5, 4. Intensify your stretching of your left quad and your left hip flexor. 3. Iliopsoas. 2. 1. Then slowly release your that right hand down. Now one more. See, bring your that left elbow to your left foot and keep moving your right arm over your head. Just clasp the fingers. Still working to the chest, hips, and extending the spine. And breathe here. Think about pulling your that left foot away from your body. Don't think about to work this collapse. Away. Left foot away. That's how it will work all those breathing muscles, or let me say that all those lat muscles. And keep breathing. Just feel. Then slowly let go your right hand. Here like this. You can press all the way here. Now slowly. We did all the preparatory things. Now hold your that. Begin to hold your left big toe with your hands. And think about your left elbow is something like a kicking or something like a hammering down, left elbow pointing down, then slowly rotate until your left elbow pointing up, maybe like this. You can place your fingers a little bit far back and then slowly just maybe this much. If you really, your body work well, once you feel comfortable, come to reach your both the hands, both shoulder flexing here, and in the beginning our elbow will be go away from each other's. Try to bring squeeze, that will gives you the length of your lumbar, otherwise you may feel the like a lower back pain, something's like a or kind of impingement. Here we go like this, and then slowly. Keep working. It takes a lot of times. It's not a basic pose. You need to work. You need to put the efforts to achieve the pose.
Then slowly, once you feel comfortable, tilt your head back to touch, to go deep into the posture, deep into the back bending. So that see, the left foot and your hands intensify your back bending, so that you're able to hold your foot to the head. This is called pigeon pose. One leg king pigeon. Then slowly let go your leg.
And after that, you can do as a counter form, just like this. You can relax here. Yeah, it will help you to relieve all those some back muscles. Okay, this is how the pigeon pose most safest way. Hope you'll enjoy the practice, and I believe it's helpful. If you enjoy, do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel so that any video that I posted, it will notify you, and we can learn together. Anything, feel free to share your feeling on the comment box as well. With this, I will say thank you. See you next. Namaste.